Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back with another trade. I'm trading just shortly after the news. The news is the Aussie News Consumer Price Index right here. And this trim mean CPA, quarter over quarter, Tuesday, January the 30th. I learned this trick from another a mentor of mine. He was saying that you go down to the 5 minutes, you wait till the 5-minute candle closes, and the news was saying that it was negative. Right here it's negative. Negative, red, means we're selling the Aussie. So that means the pound Aussie is going to go up. And then on the 5-minute, when the candle closes, I took a real close look at the meter to see what's going on. And the meter was telling me the pound was strong and the Aussie's a little bit weak. Right here, it's a little bit weak. So I decided after the 5-minute candle closed, I put a Fibonacci on it. I don't use this a lot, but from time to time I will use it. I have a really good Fibonacci. It's an advanced Fibonacci. You go on the 5-minute candle here from swing low on the 5-minute candle to the swing high. And once the candle, this big candle here closed, which happens to be approximately 93 pips, you're waiting on the 5 minutes for a eventual 50% pullback, which is right here. So I took the trade plus the spread. That's why the buy line here is a little bit higher. And usually what it'll do is, if this is like a lot of pips, like say 100 pips, it'll do the pullback, it'll jerk back, and you'll get back to the 50%. That's where you're putting your order in, or thereabouts, right about here, 50% pullback, and looking to go a portion of the way back up here, which is what I'm waiting for it to do. So everything down here is looking good. Now if I would have got to the computer and would have traded this prior to the news, when this candle here closed, actually this candle was a trigger and this candle was a trigger. This was 10 minutes before the news. There's 6 alarms at the bottom. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, arrow 7, above the trigger line 8, and the line is blue here, that's 9. Just wait for this little bit of a pullback right here. So if you want to trade the news 5 minutes before the news, you're going to get in right here. That would have paid you 96 pips. Now that is one way to trade. I'm expecting it to fluctuate a little bit here, but it should work its way up. I just wanted to show you this advanced Fibonacci tool that I built. It's like 3 Fibonacci's in one. Get the entry 1, 2, and 3, and then your targets is either 2 here or target 3 there. So anyhow, now it's just, I'm just trying to get, 10 to 30 pips on the way back up. That's what I'm trying to do. It should go up. And all we can do is sit and wait a little bit, and I'll report back shortly and let you know how the trade goes. This is Forex Nelson and I'm back. I decided to close the trade. I closed it right here. I saw it starting to reverse, and I was basically happy with my profit. I did 6 trading the news. If I would have been in front of the computer early enough, I would have got in over here but I was late getting to the computer. So another way that I trade is wait for the 5-minute candle to close. If the news is strong, for this to go up, I wait for a 50% retracement, which is right here. It was bang right on. I pulled the trigger right here, and I closed it right here, which is 21 pips. So I'm always happy with 10 to 20 pips, and everything above that is a bonus as far as I'm concerned. So for you traders out there that really enjoy the Fibonacci, this advanced Fibonacci, I built it. You just go, from swing low to swing high. You wait for the retracement, either 38 or 50 or 61. This is a very popular one also, the 61%. And then take the trade. On the 5-minute candle, the most popular is the 50%. And then usually, not during news, but usually just normal movement in the market, you would be aiming for either target 2 up here or target 3 up here. So it shows you the targets, the entries, the targets, and the levels of pullback, retracement, and with all the values in here for the price. I like it. It's a very nice Fibonacci, and I use it from time to time. So this was a news trade, like I said, for the Aussie news, which was negative, which means that the pound Aussie would go up. And I was also looking at the Euro Aussie, which did exactly the same thing. So even on the Euro Aussie, this is a trigger here. This is a trigger, this is a trigger, this is a trigger. The line is blue. So you just prior to the news, you take the trade on the last couple of minutes as low as possible with a 20 pip stop, which is below here. And that one candle is 86 pips. So for you guys out there and girls who like to trade the news, Pip Trigger works fantastic. And just trade the high impact news. That's what I trade. The high impact. At 9 o'clock we got Trump speaking. And this may move it. It just depends on what he says. So, and I just want to indicate that all these indicators are all my custom indicators. They're not available on the platform. Had them modified and tweaked to make them work good with the Pip Trigger. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, and if you want to know more about the Pip Trigger, right below the video, just my contact information, just get back to me, and I'll give you some more advanced tips and tricks. So anyhow, until the next either news trade or regular trading, good luck trading, and we'll talk again soon. And bye for now.